Hey everyone, doing something slightly different. It is still Doom related, well, Doom Engine. You can also see John Romero and John Carmack in here. Anyways, this is Heretic. It is by far one of my favorite Doom era games. This was considered a Doom clone uh, before the genre of first-person shooter was first coined. This is a more fantasy style game. I could probably do an overview video, and I would say that it's not as well known. Didn't really take off. It's very unique. As I said, it has a more RPG feel to it. The mechanics are a lot more diverse and wonky than your standard Doom game. This is gonna be a full. I'm gonna do a full playthrough of it. Haven't done it in a while. I haven't touched this in ages. I've been making maps for it. I'm very unfamiliar. Well, not I shouldn't say very unfamiliar. I haven't really done base game vanilla Heretic in ages, so this isn't gonna be like a Black Plague run or something of that effect. But let's get into this. City of the Damned. Thou art a smite master would be ultra violence. I'm not confident on that, so I'm gonna be Bring Thee Oneth, which is hurt me plenty, roughly. And I need to finish with the controls, because I don't want to have mouse look. Should have done this before I started the video, but I did my best. Go. So the first weapon is the weapon you start out with is a wand. It doesn't do that much damage. In comparison to Doom, the player character is rather weak. And what you don't have in firepower, you make up in items. Like Silver Shield, don't quote me on this. It protects more against physical attacks rather than magical. Again, don't quote me on it. Actually, I think I got that backwards. Yes, it is armor, but it's not the traditional armor in the Doom sense, where it has the same damage reduction. Let's get some wand crystals. So Gargoyles are your average fodder. They're there to be annoying. They're kind of like the Lost Soul. They're weak on their own, but in packs they can be deadly. Golems are kind of like your imps. When I say kind of like the imps, the version of the Gargoyle that is first encountered here is melee only. And it's nothing too much to worry about. I always think there's a secret there when there's not, and I know that. I have played the crap out of good shareware shareware levels, which is the first episode. I am very familiar with episode 1. And I shouldn't be needing to rely on too many items at the moment. These guys are Undead Knights. They are the bruiser of the game, or at least in the early game here. More than 2. They can become unwieldy, but if you know what to do, they're also very easy to down. Granted, yes, I am playing on Bring Thee Oneth. So the difficulty is more in my favor rather than in the favor of the monsters. Like I said at the start of the video, I would be more confident in my playing ability if I have been playing this religiously, but since I have not, I am very doubtful of my skill. Yeah, I got all kills, missed 1 item, got all 4 secrets. Like, not even paying attention to what I'm saying, because this is live record. I'm gonna be doing maybe the first 3 levels, or 4 levels in this episode, but that's level 1, level 2, the dungeons. This is where the level design somewhat kinda opens up, I would say. Levels are expansive. There's a lot more tricks and traps in here. Well, not really tricks or traps, so you're not gonna be lied to. Some 2 Undead Knights back there. Those up. I remember that is there. I'm not gonna pick that up now. It would be a waste. The bestiary or bestiary of this first episode is very limited, as it was the shareware Taste of the Game episode that was released for free. So we're not going to be seeing much beyond the occasional. I mean, we're not going to be seeing much in here besides disciples, golems, imps. I mean, not imps. Fantasy-wise, they are closer to the classic imp idea or design rather than what Doom has. Big, burly, brown things. Brown critters. Now, this is a weapon that I try to do my best to not use as much because of how it sounds. I will say that there is a volume warning on here if you don't want your ears to bleed out, but I don't need that specifically for now. Fine with just a crossbow. It's really good for hordes of enemies while it's tuned. Which, if memory serves right, there's little need for tuned weapons, or tomed weapons, in the first episode, so I may not even be using a Tome of Power. I'm just gonna use it sparingly. Standard unpowered weapons in this episode is get away with it. It's not going to be a fun watch. Of course, if I feel like I'm in trouble, I will use the tome. My confidence in not using it as much does come from my favorite thing. Time Bomb of the Ancients. This is a fun one. So, instead of the monsters leading you into corners, or if you want to get the drop on, or the advantage on a pack of monsters, you drop a Time Bomb. So, it does explode, and it does hurt. Do I really need it? I'm gonna pick it up anyways. Never know when you may need the Ring of Invulnerability. Like the Invuln Sphere in Doom. Except instead of the game going monochrome, it does turn your screen kind of sepia gold. Septa? Kind of beige, golden color. Kind of nice. Not as harmful on the eyes as you would think. Because bright monochrome is Reigns of Wrath is your flying power-up. If you want to get over obstacles or just fly, you can do that. Not really a need for it this early in the game, but I guess it's more showing off that, hey, you can pick these up. Or look at all the power ups you can get. Right now I'm more of a, ooh, this looks nice. I'm gonna save this for later. So 44 shield left on my shield. I'm gonna pick up that other one here. I want to say I got everything, but at the same time, I know over here, here's this, and I'm very certain that somewhere this lowers. So what I'm gonna do, I missed 2 secrets and a bunch of kills. Not my best. Map 3, Gatehouse. This will be the last level for this will be the last level for this episode in this series that I will be uploading because I am bored. And I kind of need to do something productive, or I'm gonna go like, time's wasting away. I'm not doing much of anything. I mean, of course I'm doing other things, but it's not as fun because no one's getting back to me. You know that something's up when everyone's going, hey, we miss all these employees that we used to have, and that this is a subject for another rant and not a video for Heretic. That was a waste of bomb. Wait, am I out? Holy crap, I am. Oops. Hopefully there's more. a waste of ammo, but I don't like the amount of knights here. There's a tome there. I feel like I should have saved the Wings of Wrath for something else like this level. But at the same time, I'm very confident that I am indeed going to pick those things up. I should definitely be exploring the levels more than I did last level. There's an ovum there. Turns targets hit into chickens. Actually kind of useful. There's what do I want to say, acquaintance of mine that is very renowned for his chicken runs, where he has made a mod for Heretic here that introduces a chicken class, and basically it's a very painstakingly difficult, time-consuming way of play, where you go through the levels playing as a chicken, and the chicken itself doesn't have a lot of health, and its attack is kind of weak. I'm actually not even sure there's an attack, because even if you attack, you risk the chance of being hit and instantly killed. Chicken doesn't have a lot of health. I think it's like 5. Might be 2. Could be less. Anyways, this is a nice introduction to the more annoying variant of the Gargoyle. Your standard Gargoyles are melee only. These ones throw fireballs, and they are very annoying. They are very interesting monster to use if used correctly and put into packs of 5 or more, like that room did. Not only do they chip away at your health, they do very moderate damage, very deadly, if you're not prepared for them. Think of them as a lost soul, except instead of just charging and chipping away at you, they can also throw fireballs. Out here, bunch of good goodies. There's a friction or wind style well, there's wind and it's a water current in a body of water that looks like it should have no current. Come on. Ah. That was frame loss. Don't know why. But and that is the gatehouse. 100%ed. Second level in this video that I have gotten 100% on. Anyways, those are the first 3 maps for this video. I will continue with the either next 3, depending on size, and yeah, just size, how long it takes me. I'll gauge as I'm recording whether or not to include 3 maps or 4 maps. As I get further into the game, I will be probably. The sweet spot is probably 1 to 2 maps, depending on size. Anyways, everyone have a nice time. Do the whole YouTube ritual. If you like it, thumbs up. If you don't like it, well, oops, they removed that button. Have a great one, everyone, and I'll see you in the next video. See you figuratively. I can't actually see you watching this. That would be kind of weird. I'm not Big Brother. Have a great one.